Hello, Leo. This is going to be your weekly tarot and oracle forecast. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies for the upcoming week, break it down, and let you know how to navigate. Now, this video is intended for all Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if you'd like to check out your other astrological placements, please check out my other videos. You may also be watching this for a specific person who is a Leo, and if not, that's okay. You can always check out my other videos for your SB. So let's take a look at some overall themes and messages for this week. We're going to be asking, what energy is grounding you right now? We have moved into Taurus season, and honestly, that is a relief because Taurus energy is much more slow and methodical, and it really is about trusting the process. I think the last little while, people have been feeling anxious and worried about what's next, almost fighting the shift, getting in their own way. I've heard people tell me that they're self-sabotaging. In the comments, I'd love to know how you're feeling. So let's see. I had to think about this for a second. We're going to look at the foundational energy Spirit is offering to stabilize and support you. It may reflect where you're gaining strength or where you're being asked to root down. You know, I almost felt like my voice froze for a second. And I'm wondering if that's something you're feeling, Leo. Like for whatever reason, you don't always get the right words out, or you're thinking about something a lot before you do it or you say it. And sometimes you just have to blurt it out. And I know Leos can blurt it out, but something might be getting in your way. Let's see. Go on an adventure. Today's the day to do something or try something daring. Absolutely. It's okay to be misunderstood. Perception is not always based on the truth. And you know what's interesting? I've seen this card in many readings already. Do what you need to do. It may be difficult, but now is the time. Yeah, you got to push through even if it's tough. Even if you're misunderstood and people around you just don't get it, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you feel good. You can't placate to everybody anymore. Today is the day. It is time to begin the journey. Okay. All right, let's get into it. We're going to use the Real Talk Tarot here for what is rising to the surface emotionally. So these cards are showing you what's hidden, meaning like your feelings, truths, things that are emerging, especially under Juno retrograde's influence. What are you finally ready to feel, face, or express? Now, Juno is an asteroid that is linked to marriage and relationships. So let's see. I love that statement, you know. What are you finally ready to feel, face, or express? See, Magician, communication. I'm telling you, my voice just froze for a second. It's like I didn't know what to say. The Magician is telling you to be clear, communicate clearly. Three of Cups is telling you to celebrate, enjoy your life more, go on that adventure. Justice is about equal giving and receiving and balance, right? And the Sun, there's that Leo energy that says yes. If you can, get into the sun, relax, enjoy yourself. Now, you have three major arcana here, which means major themes that are occurring in your life. And so this is about where you're being called to take action, where the universe is nudging you to make bold moves or take inspired steps forward. I have seen the Six of Swords, I feel like in every reading. You have to weather the storm. You've got to take action so that you can get towards your peace, to move yourself to calmer waters. I mean, that can be a card of travel. The Six of Cups, I've seen the Six of Cups as well in many readings. So 6 could be an angel number that you're seeing, which is all about balance and peace and harmony. But like the inner childhood wounds have been coming to the surface. And see how the little girl here is drinking from the cup. You know, it's almost like nourishment, replenishing. And there is the Knight of Wands. Now, there could be some passion in the pants, absolutely, telling you to take action. But the issue here might be motivation, as in the energy can ride in very quickly, but leave just as fast. It's kind of hot and cold. And there you go. There's the sixes. Look, 3 6s came out right away here. So you need some balance. The Six of Wands is public recognition or victory. And so let's take a look at what else we need to know here. What old patterns or fears need releasing? So this reveals what's ready to be let go of so that you can move more freely and confidently. It may point to a reoccurring block or belief system that's being cleared. The Seven of Wands, you've got to stand up and you've got to pick your battles wisely. It could even be energy, again, to speak up. Ten of Cups, I've seen that a lot as well. Your happiness. It's one thing to ask for it, another thing to allow it. The Fool is telling you to trust and take a leap of faith. And the High Priestess, you might be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities, but at the same time, the High Priestess is the keeper of secrets. She divulges things as you go, right? She doesn't just give you all the information at once. You have to seek the knowledge in order to receive it. So really, a block you may have is your voice, allowing the happiness in because of old childhood wounds. Obviously, there's a fear of new beginnings, and that's been the case for a lot of people this past week or so. It's just been building, right? So this is about what divine message is guiding you forward. So your spiritual anchor for the week, a message from spirit, your higher self, or your guides that offers clarity, encouragement, or reassurance as you walk your path. There is the Eight of Cups. You got to walk away from things that no longer serve you. There's the Seven of Pentacles. So 7 could be an angel number that you're seeing. We have sixes here. We've got sevens. The Seven of Pentacles means worry and anxiety, that things are not happening quickly enough, but understand that the seeds are not going to harvest overnight. Like, you can't force the flowers to bloom tomorrow, or the fruit to be on the trees, or a baby to arrive sooner. It's divine timing. It's nature, right? You have to let nature take its course. It's really trusting the process. And with that, we have here the Three of Cups, three little birds. Every little thing is going to be all right. You have to believe that the sun will always rise. I've heard that birds chirp in the morning to signal that they made it. They made it through the night. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's interesting. Let's see what else. The Two of Wands, leaving the comfort zone. In order to have the new, you've got to release the old. You've got to take a step out of the comfort zone. I always say, if the comfort zone's so comfortable, why do you want to leave it? All right, let's take a look at some last bit of guidance here for you. The Fates. See, trust the process. Nothing that's meant for you is ever going to pass you by. You're going through a massive change. This is regeneration, transformation. 4 plus 6 is a 10. 1 plus 0 is a 1. Unfinished symphony. I think the issue that could be coming up for you is that maybe you feel like something hasn't finished and you're lingering with that or holding on to that. But the thing is that 10 is 1 plus 0, that's a 1. So we have 10s here, right? This is 17, so 1 plus 7 is an 8. But 10 could be an angel number you're seeing. The 10 here is indicating to you that endings are beginnings. Beginnings are the end. It's a cycle, right? So you're going to have to let something go in order for the new to come in. And again, it doesn't have to be scary. It could be the best thing that ever happened to you. I really hope this resonates with you. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. Thank you very much, and I wish you an amazing week.